I'm trying my best, guys, to not think about how Tomlin wrote Project Power. I'm sure there was a lot of things that went wrong in the process of trying to get that thing. I mean, I remember hearing it was a script that's been floating around forever. So I'm going to totally go by the fact that he came up with a great concept for that movie. And it just was poorly executed by director and everything, and a lot of other things. So just try not to think about that when it comes to the Batman. Got Matt Reeves. We're good. Post show. What's happening, film friends? Dave the Film Junkie here. Like I said, I was going to cover the Batman as much as I can. Anything that comes out with the Batman, I was going to share with you guys. And Mr. Mattson Tomlin, of course, has been promoting Project Power Project, whatever you want to call it. And so a lot of people naturally, since he co-wrote the Batman, they're going to ask him about the Batman. And he had to, he said, let's see, who was he interviewed? Right, it says right here, he's being interviewed by comicbook.com. Okay, and of course, comicbook.com asked about what DC Comics fans should expect from the collaboration. Tomlin promised that the filmmaker's vision will exceed everyone's expectation. He says, I owe so much to Matt Reeves. He has made me a better writer, pound for pound, and he is just going to blow everybody away with what he's doing. Okay, that's good. That's a good choice of words right there. I mean, obviously, he co-wrote it. They're going to say always, they're going to hype it up. But I mean, you don't hear it too much when you see hear people say blow away. But then again, maybe that's what pretty much everyone says about their movies. But then he goes on by saying, in the case of Batman, I love the character and lots of people love that character. And it comes with a tremendous amount of weight and responsibility and expectation. Big time. I mean, this character transcends like anybody who's involved with it. It's crazy. And then, I mean, they're going to get backlash for all kinds of shit. You know, it's going to happen. I mean, after we see stuff on Saturday, when we see like a real, I mean, there's going to be people who are going to shit all over it. So you want to do it right by people. You want to do something new, but you also want to do something that feels like it is the thing, regardless of what it is. Then he goes on by saying, Matt Reeves is brilliant. The guy is just incredible. And I think that one of the things that caused me to identify with him and bond with him as an artist is the fact that he's able to tell these extremely personal stories in the canvas of large blockbusters. Now, that's the quote that I like the most, because look at Planet of the Apes. Look at Planet of the Apes. Okay. That is a cheesy kind of a storyline. I mean, it's iconic. You know, Planet of the Apes has been around for a while, but I mean, you watch those old movies, you know, it's just, it is kind of cheesy. Do they really, do they play well nowadays? I mean, yeah, that's good old, like, nostalgia and whatnot. But when you watch the new Planet of the Apes, I mean, come on, what Matt Reeves did with that, I mean, that's a blockbuster franchise, and he grounded it as much as possible. I mean, he gave so much depth to Caesar, and even, some of the other characters that were part of it too. And it's just, the fact that he's going to be bringing that to Batman, I mean, it's going to be a unique spin. And of course, people are going to compare it to everything else. They're going to compare it to Burton, they're going to compare it to Nolan, compare it to Snyder. It's just a natural thing. But I don't know, just hearing stuff like that. The last quote is what really stood out to me, and everything. So there you go, guys. I just wanted to share that little nugget of a quote. I thought that was pretty good. And like I said, I'm not thinking about Project Power. I'm not thinking about it.